Hey everybody, I am working with a client. Her name is Mary, and Mary had a problem she wanted to talk about related to her negotiations. She felt like in every conversation she was having with her peers, her coworkers, and her boss, that she had to say yes. And if she didn't say yes, she was seen as being difficult. And what I want to talk to you about today is you don't have to say yes. You can be clear and be nice. You can be firm and be nice. You can get what you want and still be nice. So being firm and clear is not being aggressive. And this is really important to understand because you are not difficult if you don't accept the first offer. I'm Melissa Hereford. I'm the founder of Negotiate with Confidence. And I want to talk to you today about this big mistake that women tend to make when it comes to negotiating. And it ties back to this idea of not being difficult. So the first thing you have to understand, and the big mistake that women tend to make, is thinking that you have to come up with an agreement in one meeting. And oftentimes this is just very much not true. It's not true. And it's a mistake thinking that I need to leave this room with an agreement in place. A lot of people, including Mary, say, I just need time to process what we've talked about. And I feel the pressure of looking into my boss's eyes or looking into the project manager's eyes that I have to agree to do what they're asking me to do. I don't have any alternatives or any other ideas. So know, first of all, that you do not have to come to an agreement at the close of every single meeting. It is perfectly fine and okay to say, I need to think about it. Okay, so that's the big mistake. Now, how do you get clear once you understand that you can move forward and you can ask for what you want and you won't be seen as difficult? The first, I'm going to give you 3 steps, 3 ideas here. The first is to write down what you want and be really clear. Write down exactly what you want in a sentence so that you can say it over and over again if you need to, because oftentimes when we say what we want, the other person doesn't hear us the first time. We often have to repeat it 2 or maybe even 3 times. So for Mary, she was really clear. She had a rate that she was charging her employer. She had 2 rates that she was charging her employer, and she wanted to have 20 hours at one rate and 20 hours at the other rate. And that was essentially what their agreement was. But they were coming back and saying they wanted to give her more hours at the lower rate, and she didn't want that. So she needed to get clear and then practice over and over again so that she was able to say, I'd like to keep the 20 hours at one rate and the 20 hours at the higher rate. And getting comfortable so that she could say that in the face of an emotional situation where she's afraid of being seen as too difficult was really an important step for her. The second thing is you want to think through what they might say in response. Anything difficult or challenging or that might be emotionally triggering for you is going to be important for you to prepare for. So first of all, say it out loud, be really clear about what you want, say it out loud until you're totally comfortable saying it. Then second, think of what they might say in response so you can be prepared. And in order to be prepared, because you never know what other people are going to say in response, you have to get curious. So that's the third tip. And essentially the third step is get curious. Whatever they say, ask questions about it and be genuinely curious because you want to understand what's going on beneath the surface. So genuine curiosity will unlock, well, essentially you have the keys to open creative ideas and creative solutions, but you can't get there if you're stuck within your own little box of what you know today. So asking questions and getting genuinely curious. I'm Melissa Hereford. I'm the founder of Negotiate with Confidence. If you like these tips and you'd like to get more videos and invitations to all the free webinars and podcasts and things that I do, go over to melissahereford.com, and you can also get there the free course called Don't Be Afraid to Negotiate, which will help you take the next step. If you're afraid that you're called too difficult or that you have to accept the first offer, the email course will help you let go of that fear and will help you get over it so that you can move forward and get more of what you want at work and at home.